Dear aquarists, welcome to my fish disease case 310 about a cichlid, the blood parrot, a special, fancy cichlid. You might like it or don't like it. It's popular in for certain hobbyists, in particular in Asia. People like this kind of cichlid, and many of these cichlids are very nice to have, to keep, but it's your choice if you want to have this kind of cichlid. And it's because it's popular also for some European customers or American customers. I, I receive them as a fish doctor because sometimes they arrive with problems because it's a pond-raised, tank-raised fish and breeders can create problems. Well, it's my job to examine the fish and to evaluate what's going on with the fish and make a report, what we can learn from it and what we can do about it. And in this case, the blood parrot cichlid had very poor organs and I suspect poor breeding. I try to explain with my PowerPoint. My books on fish diseases talk in many cases about diseases of cichlids because cichlids are popular. Particularly the new illustrated guide has a lot of details on diseases of cichlids and how to treat. The link is below where you can order them. Here we see the blood parrot behaving poorly, not swimming normally with the group, separating, wasting away after heavy respiration, not eating anymore. Here we see it swimming. We took it out for examination. The fish is less active than it should be. You can see the respiration is suffering badly. We will show it here in detail. So there might be a serious problem in the gills, maybe. We could think about flukes or parasites or gill rot, something that is affecting the gills. Well, we examined the gills and they were very bloody. You can see here and here. So these gills are not properly functioning anymore. They look very bad, very stressed, very bloody, can be different origins. Hard to say just by looking at this pathological view of the gills. So usually the cause could be bad shipping, poor water quality, stress, but can also be organs from the bad organs, so the bad healthy maintenance of the fish, the bad condition of the fish. And we took out the organs and we could see a lot of fat. So fatty organs. Look how much fat is here around the organs. And here we squeezed it. You can see there is more fat in the body than there are organs. Here is the spleen, the red part. The liver is around the intestine. And here we see the part of the liver, the fatty degenerated liver. You can see all the fatty content in between the liver. You see the black strings, the black spots. It's an unhealthy liver. The same for the spleen on the left with black spots inside. That means unhealthy tissue affected by a bad history of chemicals, poor food, stress conditions, poor water quality. And also here on the right, you can see that the kidney has the tubally blocked black parts in it. Well, those organs all having a bad impact on the general health of the fish. And then everything, all the organs will slowly fall apart, stop working, functioning properly, and of course, weakening the fish, and the fish will die. So some fish are still doing fine, and they will might survive. And I suspect that the breeder has a very poor facility, and particularly using very bad food, very cheap food, maybe causing a secondary viral infection because the immunity of the fish goes way down and giving a risk that the fish gets a viral infection. Well, maybe that you can check. But anyway, the fish can survive a viral infection if you build up the immunity and giving good food and good health. So good care and proper feeding with a functional food is something that you should do. And in this case, to help the immunity of the fish, I recommend feeding the other fish which are still eating and still in good condition with Dr. Bassleer Biofish Food Forte, a functional food. Maybe there are also food in the market you can obtain with some pro and prebiotics. Check for that. But at least I can recommend this because I have experience with this kind of food. In my books, I explain a lot about diseases, prevention, diagnosis, and what medications to use. You can go to my Patreon channel to become more advanced aquarist. Try to learn more so you'll be more happy in keeping your fish. So I hope this video about this blood parrot cichlid explained you something that is useful and that you can learn from it. And maybe you watch other videos on blood parrots, which I have in my YouTube channel, or on other cichlids. When you like cichlids, subscribe and learn more. Thank you for watching.